Okay, love. Exciting part.
Okay, so we
Fix your goofy hair that you always get in your glasses.
we made some progress. We took the long piece of this and we cut it off.
Got it its right shape.
This is actually the bottom.
Okay.
What we're gonna have edging around it,
Right.
and I'm reluctant to just try to nail this to the edge of this plywood because not a lot to grab it. So we're gonna try to give it some support here with these extra pieces and some screws. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the edges like that. I'm gonna put this on.
Oops, and then I help you by
that
leaning
doesn't
on
help
it.
if you tip it off on me.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try to just.
Or did you want glue or just screwing?
Well, right now I'm just gonna make the holes for my screws.
Oh.
Because if I try to drill these,
Yeah.
I got a problem.
It doesn't have enough room. Not working. Is that countersinking it a little bit?
Yes, it is.
So that's what that different bit is. It's a countersink.
Yeah, I went too far on that one.
Oh.
So I'm going to actually, so that I don't use that.
And it's back underneath. We won't see it. Okay.
Wow, I am drilling way too far.
Well, it's just enough to get the head in there, but it'll go all the way
Yeah,
through.
well, and if you were vacuuming instead of holding the camera, it would probably help me. So.
True. I'll get the vacuum after from the lovely mess you made.
Mention that I'm not a woodworker.
Oh, and we don't want to be woodworkers, but we bought a house that's full of wood.
Done this semi correctly, and then we'll drill through this.
Drill or pin nail?
No, I'll drill through this
Okay.
and screw it that way, and that will make it really just solid.
All right.
That's the plan. I either stripped it out or broke it, or both.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
I'm just concerned that we have children and such that could grab this edge and pull on it and have it come off in their hand, and that would make you sad.
It would.
So those ones,
If it came off in my hand, it would make me sad.
those ones didn't matter too much. These need to be.
But you're not doing them in the same spot. You're offsetting them.
And this is actually the back edge,
Right.
because we're upside down here. And then this end over here will need it. The front edge will be able to
Go into that
pin
cabinet.
nail straight into that through the front, which should hold it, I think. My countersink bits are just some rather inexpensive. I think they were Cobalt ones off of Amazon. Feels pretty good across the bottom.
Like a little bit of a gap there. Is that going to matter?
No.
Okay.
No, because we're going to have countertop. This is, remember, this is the bottom.
Oh, that's to...
Nobody ever is going to see this.
Right.
So the front goes like this, which now I need to go find the pin nailer.
Okay.
And we can attach it here and there. Well, first I got to make this piece. I'm going to have to measure here, which should be this inside of this.
Right.
And we got to cut this end piece still.
Okay.
And then fit it.
And
And
put
then
it in
pin
there.
nail that on.
Okay, so
So-
we'll come back after we've
Yeah,
done
I need
that.
one more piece here.
And I'm going to vacuum. Okay, love. Built our frame.
So after a lot of false starts and
Rain damage.
redoing, we've got this. It's now secured.
This is the
On these-
back side, the underside of the counter.
It's the bottom of the counter. We ended up moving it over on top of this counter so we had a flat surface to work on. That was one of Christy's suggestions, and it was a very good suggestion.
You didn't really want to do it, but
I was being lazy, and
it was not working over there on the cupboard.
we were fighting it. So now, in theory, I can
Go set it
put
over
a
there.
couple. Well, I'm going to put a couple pin nails in
Oh,
this
that to hold it as we move it.
front edge, right?
Yeah.
Because-
While you're on the flat.
We're going to have the trim over it anyway. I'm going to just.
Put a couple little nails in there and to hold it while you move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We did pin nail them in place.
Yeah,
And
just to
then put
hold it.
screws in instead of trying to hold them with clamps, because we were just fighting it. I'm gonna wait until it shuts off to make sure it's
Okay. And then we had this little gap, but it's okay because the trim piece for the new Formica goes across the top.
yeah.
But we got
By
it
the
to
time
hold.
we got our miters cut,
We got it. We
were-
got it. This is what we need squared to put the new piece over the top,
and we
where the dishwasher
took
was
this
hitting.
out with the just used the crosscut sled and just did a bunch of cuts instead of trying to rip it, and then I started pushing down on it. Again, it'll be covered with the edge
Just so
piece.
that your dishwasher, my dishwasher, doesn't
Yeah,
hit
and
it.
we
It
gotta
clears it.
attach- And we'll show that once we get this. We're gonna go. We got a few more pieces to go here, but we're getting close. So.
Can I
But
stop,
If you want
or-
to pause it while we
okay.
wait for the compressor.
Okay, now that you've cut and dug the screw out.
Yeah, there's still a piece of it in there.
I see that. So now we're going to try a different hole.
Yep, I drilled a new hole at a
Okay.
bit of an angle. Run it up. And run it back.
All right.
So we're on there, you can push down, I can go and
Okay.
it'll be tight.
All right.
I think now, in theory,
Watch the lights.
there's a reason we're called.
Glitzy. Okay. See, originally we were just going to have this edge match that edge and stain this, and then we decided we're going to do new Formica over the top.
So, all right, so now we've got, I think we're good.
Yeah, because the backsplash will cover that gap in this wire.
Right.
Just get it on there square.
And we'll pin it here.
And our Formica can go right over the top.
And we'll sand that smooth. We're going to put glue on this just because.
Because to fill in the gap so it doesn't dip.
But I'm going to need my cameraman,
To hold some
camera
stuff.
person,
Camera
as a
lady.
holder.
Okay.
So-
We'll be back. But now we're going to attach it.
And we'll get there's foil that goes underneath here to protect it from the steam from the dishwasher. So we'll get that attached
Oh, okay.
while it's off so we don't have to pull the dishwasher back out.
That would be good price.
So,
All right.
yeah, close.
Show where you put the foil. Right along there that came with the dishwasher, and then we hook these two clamps snapped in, and he's going to screw it up through that to hold it in.
They'll catch this front edge.
Yes.
And she got some glue on there.
Put some glue right in there.
So we are hoping
We'll get it in there
that
snug.
that lines up like that. And
We don't want, oops. Crash and burn. Make sure we're on underneath. Okay. Get your front flush.
get that so it doesn't move.
That out so you can get underneath and screw it back in. Ooh, it looks like I need a vacuum in there before you put the garbage back in.
Possibly.
I gotta try and fit in that little spot. You're too big. But I can't hold the drill and do it, so. Screw gun, I guess it would be called.
Theory.
Look how much more counter that gave me. That's so cool.